Hi Taurus, how are you? This is CJ, and we are here to read the March equinox energies for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is a general reading. If it doesn't resonate, please check those other placements. This is a fairly long reading. I'm just going to give you the heads up at the beginning. We are going to read from multiple decks, and it will take about 35 to 45 minutes depending on what comes out for your sign. If it does not resonate, seem like it's going to make any sense whatsoever at all, please go check your other positions within your birth chart and then come back to it in a couple weeks, couple months, see if it resonates then with the energies that have managed to present themselves in the next 6 months. Okay, so not only will this reading tap into a lot of different energies, but we're also working with a 6-month time frame. Now I'm going to start with the Sacred Path Tarot. This is going to give us an overall theme from Great Spirit, God, Goddess, the Divine, God, however you wish to refer, or not, or Mother Gaia, the Great Mystery in many ways. We'll use some spirit animal medicine messages. We're also going to read money and love. And then we'll do a major energy reading as well as tarot. And then we're going to finish with a healing from the White Light Oracles. So buckle up, get ready. It's going to be a lot of fun. Let's see where we go for our beautiful Virgos. Here we go. Hope you're all doing well. This has been so fun to read these energies. First of all, just so you remember, this is the start of Aries, which is a new year. We're a new astrological year in Western astrology. So we will feel a lot of new energies. It's happening across the board, whether we're into spirituality, astrology, or regardless. There is just new energies beginning. It is going to create change in many ways. Obviously, you can see where we were from last year at this time to where we are now, how the world is changing and has changed, and it's going to continue to change. These readings are meant to see where that change might affect you, how you can tap into those energies, or what you can do to work around releasing some energies also. And it's been pretty interesting to see how the sacred Native American cards work with tarot and all the other themes. Okay, so here we go. Let's get right into it. I'll stop talking. Let's pull your sacred path. What do we have for our Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, please? Great Spirit. Thank you. Nope, didn't flip. I thought it was going to. Thank you, Great Spirit. Thank you. Rites of passage. Change. Now, if you have Leo, if you're on the cusp of Leo, you might want to check because they also had this card. Well, not in that position, but they had that card. So let's see how these energies are going to go. And then West Shield, introspection and goals. And the other reason that it takes a little bit longer is I will read you the applications for each of these cards so you understand what they really truly mean. I won't read you the teachings or anything as far as that goes, but we will read the actual applications so you can see how those translate in your world. Okay, and I'm also going to pull the animal message cards for you first before we read them to see. There it is. Okay. Get the books. Get everything ready. All right, thank you, Spirit Animals. Thank you. Messages. Which of our animals will help us for Virgo? Rites of Passage and the Shield. Thank you. Skunk. Reputation. Also a card that showed up. Was that Leo? I don't remember. Let's see. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, that's way too many cards. But that's the one. Eagle. Ooh, okay. West Shield. This is beautiful. And Eagle, both reflecting in number 1. And in the West Shield, you'll see the bear. The West Shield is where we go to hibernate, where our goals are, where we connect in other ways to our inner self, right? Rites of Passage, change with reputation here with the skunk. I'll read the applications and we'll go ahead and share the medicine messages. First of all, it's not the whole teaching. It's not all of it. Don't worry, don't worry. And these decks are by Jamie Sams. Love her work. Love the stuff that she does. Here we are. We're talking about the rites of passage first. This marks a time of momentous change. If you draw this card, you're being asked to make note of growth and change that is occurring because it will shape your future. This change may be small or gradual, but you are changing. The changes may be drastic and earth-shaking, leaving a sense of confusion, but each one is benefiting your growth in some manner. This card can also speak for a need to change if you've lost magic or spontaneity in your life. Only you can make the decision to change the doldrums to excitement. If this decision is ready to be made, fly with the eagle and expect experience, the new freedoms those changes can bring. In all cases, change is key. Remember, if the moment you're experiencing is not beautiful, recreate it, and you will have initiated your own rites of passage. Love that it mentioned eagle, because eagle is freedom. Eagle is air, element, allowing yourself to be free. And let's see. So what did I say about change being afoot? It's everywhere, in some more than others. The West Shield. Now, obviously you've heard in some of the tarot readings. If you haven't, you might hear east, north, east, south, west, and north, and the way the medicine shield runs, and who's represented in the east, west, so on and so forth. So for the west, we have sacred waters. It's Archangel Gabriel. It is white energy flying from a silver chalice. Think of birth, like the chalice womb, and the white pure energy that flows from that. So in this depiction, it would be where the bear hibernates, and I'll read you the application. Bear is asking you to look at your present goals and discern how they affect your future. Are the answers you seek from your own inner knowing? If not, it may be time to enter the silence and digest the question so that your personal answers can emerge. Bear also reminds us the West Shield is the place of all tomorrows. If you're afraid of the unknown, it may be time to clear away the fear. Strength to accomplish this clearing is Bear's greatest medicine. Call on Bear and feel the courage to meet the future fill your spirit. In all cases, the West Shield speaks of the ability to complete our goals, the acknowledgement of our inner strengths, and the power to find and know our own answers. Remember that the opinions of others become mixed with our own doubts and become limitations when we forget to enter the silence. So, this is the cave. This is, meditation. This is the room you enter when you sit and you imagine yourself in a space. This is just entering the silence in any way, shape, or form that you do, so you can tap into your higher self. So you might need to be doing that more and more. You might want to practice. You might want to get into some sort of practice, whether it's yoga, walking, whatever it might be, so you can tap into what those goals are, because change is coming. The Rites of Passage change card I want to equate in regular tarot as a tower card. It's an aha moment, plot twist. Which way? Which way is it going? We don't know. Just the universe has said enough is enough. I have to cause this to happen. So A, you can receive what you've been requesting, or B, it'll get you off your you-know-what and get you moving in a certain direction, right? Now, with freedom and the eagle being here, this is also the card of tapping into the air element, okay? Flying and soaring above. Again, tapping into great spirit, understanding those thoughts and messages that might come from you, giving yourself freedom to look at things in different perspectives. Eagle medicine. This is great spirit right here. That's what it represents. Absolutely beautiful. And with skunk, here we have, even though eagle came out with the West Shield, and it's mentioned in the Rites of Passage, with this change, whether it be about your work, who you are, what you're doing, what you're becoming, skunk is known as what is the word I'm looking for? Skunk represents reputation. And on earth is that, right? What on earth are you talking about? This little guy, on reputation alone, from people who have been sprayed, know not to mess with skunk. They know when they see that black and white tail that we need to start running. It's known by reputation. It has no other defense. Tiny little animal could definitely be attacked, but nobody wants the spray. No animal wants to smell like the skunk. It's known by its reputation, and therefore reputation is what you could be building in these changes. How are you affecting the world? How you're affecting your life, your family, your friends, whatever that may be. And we shall see what that happens as we move forward in the reading. Exciting, but I guarantee you cards will come out that represent this. Okay, now let us read. I'll put these over here. Thank you, Spirit. Love. We're going to do a theme with love. We'll see what love energies may be around you in these next 6 months. Thank you for our Virgos. Thank you. We have 3. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. This could be where those goals are, tapping into their energy and finding out what needs to be released, introspection, and also the changes that might need to happen so you can have a more fulfilling love life. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So for some of our Virgos, there's somebody in your world. You have called in your soulmate. It's around you. You may not realize it. Or you might be feeling a little crush on someone, and this is confirmation from the romance angels that this person is the one. And also soulmate. Oh my gosh, yes. If you were asking the question, the answer is yes, this is your soulmate. So there's double confirmation for those who are looking for that, with this could be the one, and yes, this is your soulmate. And for others, you might be looking at any kind of addictions that you have. Now, this codependency can not only be with people, but it can be work, it can be to money, it can be exercise, sex, it can be TV, it can be any number of things that might be affecting your love life. Someone might be requiring more attention from you, and you're wrapped up in other things. Also, children can also happen with children. You know, if you're always in your children's lives and your partner feels like you're forgetting about them, that could be another message. Not all of you, but for some of you, like I said. Okay, let's get some money and career. Let's see what's going on with Virgo and money and career. Potential themes around money and career for the March equinox. This is why I moved down into my office, because on this old desk, because I need room this way. There's so many cards. Wait till you see. Wait till you see how many cards come out. So instead of depth this way, I'm taking it lengthwise here. Oh, there we go. Control. Wow, that's a lot of cards. No, thank you, Spirit. Let me reshuffle. That was me, just not paying attention, being silly about the desk. And just so you know, we always check. Like, we're like, okay, thank you, because you want to be sure. Leo had a whole bunch drop out, not of money, but of of money, and we ended up using them all. Growing up, it's time to step into your own power and stop engaging in childish qualities. Do not rely on others to help you and care for you. This means this mess is yours to clean up. Avoid depending on someone else's income. You have all the skills to make your own. Well, there you go. There's a change. There's an introspective. There's a goal. You know, if you're watching this and you happen to be a student, or maybe you're someone who has had to go back home because of the pandemic, Spirit's now saying in this 6 months, it's going to be time for you to grow up. Whatever form that means to you. It's different with everybody. Next level. Be a boss. You're either about to take your finances to the next level, or it's time that you do. If your finances haven't improved yet, you can be certain they will soon. there is a chance of something extra in the air. Yes. So you want to see that, definitely. If you're looking at going out on your own, being an entrepreneur, taking the next, next level in your career, if that's what you're interested in, redoing your resume, CV, auditioning. Oh my gosh, maybe you're auditioning. Maybe it's a side hustle and something you're auditioning for. Interviewing was the word I was looking for. Interviewing for new positions that might be outside of what you normally do. I feel like this is a little bit of a risk for you. These are the changes. What rites of passage? Things are happening. Where are the changes going to be? For some of you, it's getting back to work and getting out of the house, letting go of addictions. For others of you, it's, oh my gosh, this is love. Where are we going from here? And others, it's really tapping into the silence and finding out what your spiritual goals and your inner goals are. And then again, it can be all the same. So let's see what the overall energy is going to be for our Virgos. This is the White Witch Tarot, which will give us only major arcana energy. And I'm going to pull one to see what the overall theme is for the 6 months. Love these decks. Love them. And usually, like 90% of the time, all of the cards integrate. They all have a similar message, and we'll see it in the tarot. Yep, thank you. The moon. Interesting. The moon. This might have come out in, was it in Cancer? I'm not quite sure. I apologize. There are so many readings and can't be sure. But the moon came out in this upright energy. So, Virgo, there might be secrets. You might be tapping into an intuitive side of you. That could be what the change is about and why you're being asked to enter the silence and work with Great Spirit here. Many things. Or there can be secrets being hidden from you. Or you may be hiding from others about the changes that you want to make as we move forward. So let us see what the tarot wants to say about that. This is not going to be a traditional tarot. This is the Dreams of Gaia. Many different life paths in this tarot, as well as 12 cards per suite that you don't see in the traditional versions. If I need to clarify, I do have a regular deck here that I will use. Some of the messages are the same, some of the elements, but see where it goes for you. Virgo, Equinox energies, please. Let's see what we have. I will be doing 4 energies. We're going to start with your energy. Excuse me, Jasper. Move you over there. Your energy, a challenge or issue, advice from Spirit, and outcome. Okay. And there you are, King of Water. Moon energy, water energy. But you are feeling quite nurturing, or you might be very emotional. One or the other. In that kingly, king or queen, doesn't matter, it's the energy of the card. And generally, kings are the controlling or the action of the suite. So the queens would be much more nurturing in ways, feeling, whereas the kings are action or control. So this would be someone very in control of their emotions, emotionally mature, usually doesn't allow, himself to get out of control, and when they're in their light shadow, when they're in their light energy, when they're in their shadow, it can be someone who's overly emotional, just somebody you're like, my gosh, please, learn how to deal with your own issues. They could be, and I say it that way because with kings it can be over the top emotions, or they can be controlling emotionally. But in their light energy, it's that emotionally mature, secure, nurturing energy of someone who has made it to the top and has empathy for those around him or her. Also, you see the moon energy on top? That's what we call synchronicity. All right, let's see what we have here. So we have intuition. Your intuition, again, the moon energy, right? Because intuition is through the moon. The moon can mean that psychic ability, tapping in, or it can mean secrets. So there is a little bit of confusion here with your intuition in the challenge. The advice from Spirit is the Sage. This is tapping into your wisdom. This isn't the wisdom card, but this is the Sage who's been through it all, seen it all, knows it all, right? Can give you the information that you need. Surrounded by the wolf and the owl. The wolf, the teacher, because the Sage is the teacher. Someone who can teach you, tell you, and the owl always knowing and seeing things from both sides of its head, being able to deliver the messages. Sage is also the root word for Sagittarius, so you may have a Sagittarius around you. This card often comes up with that. Let's see, but Spirit is telling you to be wise, to learn, perhaps seek a teacher. With the wolf energy there, let's see. And this can be a teacher in anything that you need to make that change, to build your reputation, intuition, introspection, and eagle with great spirit and your intuition and tapping into the silence. So I will go back and forth between the cards, but remember as we go through this, the messages started here. We're just seeing what the tarot wants to tell us. And right now, this is all intuition. King of Cups, intuition, the Sage, the moon, introspection, and the change. It could be that your change is to tap into your ability to be a healer, to be a psychic in some way, shape, or form. I mean, there is that energy here for you. Let's see where else we go. Advice from Spirit. We'll see where it turns out, but just want to show you that while we're in the middle here. And why I love these cards. Healing. Oh my goodness. Not a lower arcana card. This is a court card, King of Water. Everything else is an emotion, a life path, or a skill. Here we have Archangel Raphael in healing. This is going to bring great healing to you. That is the potential outcome. Love that. Again, healer magician with Archangel Raphael. Oh, beautiful. You know, the reason I read these cards in equinox, solstice, specific specialty readings is for this reason. These are giving you different, deeper meanings for your world than it would in a regular tarot reading with traditional decks. So it's very important. You might want to save it. Go back when I do the monthlies or when you check other tarot readers. Then go back and see how this energy resonates over the 6 months. You might find it quite interesting. Here under the King of Water is Father. This is the divine masculine energy, leader, someone who provides abundance. A very sage energy as well. So when you'd go for to hear wisdom. There is a mother card in here, so this is a male masculine or divine masculine energy. Notice the lynx or bobcat, in this case mountain lion, which represents leader. That's the leadership card. If I were to have pulled mountain lion, it would have meant leadership. So big energy for you, King, Father. Also, this is a number 5. This is a number 5. The synchronicities are already starting to line up. So, Virgo, you are in your grounded energy, a father energy here, tapping in, or there is someone around you with that father kind of energy, or you're embracing that divine masculine, and intuition with the Queen of Earth. Much more abundant energy, Empress energy, Mother Gaia energy with the Queen of Earth. This is your challenge with your intuition as well. That can be very nurturing, you know. Think of when you see the Empress with the fertility that she has, and the cornucopia in many ways, with the abundance all around her, birthing a baby. Now, the Queen of Earth is the Queen of Pentacles, much more independent, money sense, but the feeling I got when I first saw this card was Empress energy. And we're going to go through, and in some of these I might read to you what the bullet points are so you can understand them further as we move through. As you notice, still not a lower line minor arcana, and I don't mean lower, but minor arcana, and they are in here. My point being is that the changes are life affecting. This isn't little energy, unless it's to describe something. This is the macro. Choice. Here we have a 0. This is sort of the Fool card. Choice. Path. Destiny. Which way do you go? Change. Okay, last one. Please, Spirit, Angels, Guides, thank you. And here we have 4 of Pentacles. This is what you're looking for. That here's your energy. Luckily, we're seeing it now with the Queen of Earth, the Father, and the 4 of Pentacles. This is a little more grounded energy, your Earth energy. This is building your foundation. Notice he's holding up the corner, or it's not the cornerstone, but the major stone, the center stone, thank you, in the building to be able to support it, to build, to create, right? And the healing is coming to that, what you consider abundant, your money, right? This is what we're working with right here. Let's do this again. We'll go through it one by one. Your energy right now, divine masculine, male, emotionally mature, father, leading, grounded, nurturing, the provider energy is what we're looking at. It's what you're experiencing, or you will be working from in the next few months. Okay. The challenge with the moon here, and there may be secrets around you being able to do that. Maybe you're hiding from everyone that there is a change coming, or the fact that you're not really sure which way you want to go with it, because we have the moon and we have the introspection here. So remember how this all ties together. Your challenge with the moon is tapping into that intuition. You want to be in this Queen of Pentacles energy, abundant, affluent, just producing fertility left and right. Also independent as a maybe self-made person, boss, queen boss energy. It doesn't need to be a female, but entrepreneurial. So, I keep seeing self-made, like someone who worked hard to get where they are, right? But they're also abundant and fruitful. Like her crown is all abundance, with grapes and acorns and flowers, with the lamb here. She's just birthing forth whatever it is that she needs. That's why it reminded me of Empress energy. And then, of course, tapping into that intuition, and perhaps it is finding what it is that you need to get into that energy, where you need to go, tapping into your bear energy, introspective, entering the silence with great spirit, and allowing yourself the freedom for your mind to soar. This is your challenge. This was the advice, your sacred path, and working on that. While these secrets, moons, or intuition with the moon is the overall energy. So it depends on how it relates to you. The advice from Spirit is you are at the 0 point, Fool point, choice. What do you want to do? If you don't know, enter the silence. Ask for Great Spirit, Eagle, to come show you the way. Talk to your angels, your guides, others who you consider very wise, sage beings. There's the old adage, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. When you're ready, Spirit will provide you with someone who contains that wolf energy right here. Wolf is the teacher, and wolf is someone who will come say what you need to hear at the right time, or the sage person you will find when you need it. And also, you can be the sage. You can tap into your higher self and find those answers. The outcome here is a healing in your pentacles, in your earth, in your groundedness, in your abundance. The change, next level, bossing up, right? Or in the money, growing up and moving out finding that healing and being able to, excuse me, I'm about to hiccup, move into the next phase of your life. In love, this Four of Earth, very grounded beginnings, building your foundation with your soulmate, with your one. Being able to accept the change and move with it. Oh my gosh, it's really amazing. Do we have... do we want... No. I asked if they wanted a clarifier at all, but no. Okay. I will tell you all the numbers once we finish, because this beautiful deck, here's Wolf again. This is the Spirit Wolf. This is White Light Energy and Healing. There'll be a message of inspiration, healing, or advice in some way, shape, or form. It's the White Light Oracles, and they're absolutely beautiful. Those who are known as the White Light Oracles. There are animal spirits. There might be frequencies. There are stars, the Pleiades, and goddesses that you may know. So this can provide additional support in this next 6 months for you. Okay, let's see what they want to share. This deck has numbers, so my point was that once I get the numbers, I'll be able to, for those who are interested in the numerology, give you all those numbers. Thank you. Oh, gosh. Perfect, too. And I will read the healings for you so you can get this. This is the Pearl of Sharo. Gorgeous with the pearl. And the Oracle of Chaldea. Wow, another 10. Oracle of Chaldea. And let's see what they want to tell you. We will start with 35, the Pearl of Sharo. All right, you ready for the message? Taking responsibility for your experience empowers you. You are going to resolve an issue through spiritual inspiration and higher guidance. Welcome to synchronicity. Welcome to all of the cards speaking in the same manner. Eagle, introspection, moon, intuition, all of the higher, the sage, the healing. And here the White Light Oracles bring you the similar message. You will rise up in full connection to your spirit and access a wealth of divine treasure. Hello, Sage. That which has brought darkness into your world shall submit to the light and be transformed. Have courage and commitment to your awakening, for you are precious and can go far on the spiritual path this lifetime. This is your rites of passage. This is the West Shield. This is Great Spirit here with the eagle. Your moon intuition, your healing, the sage. I shall see if the Pearl of Sharo has any kind of, let's see. Oh, there is a prayer. Okay, here we go. You ready? One hand over the heart. Feel your connection to yourself in the present moment, of course. And when you are ready, you can say the following. I assume full responsibility for myself and my life path. I will call upon the enlightened heart of the universe to assist me to manifest my divine potential through grace, mercy, and love for the greatest spiritual benefit of all beings. I'll say that one more time. I assume full responsibility for myself and my life path. I call upon the enlightened heart of the universe to assist me to manifest my divine potential through grace, mercy, and love for the greatest spiritual benefit of all beings. And so be it. And I will write that in the description box so you have it. But you also, as I was saying, you might want to save this video so you can go back to it, and you might want to write it down yourself if that makes it easier. All right, and let's look at our oracle and see what she wants to share with us. The Oracle of Chaldea, shall we? Continue on your healing journey. Hello, Archangel Raphael, healing. With enthusiasm, but without forcing things to happen more quickly than feels natural. Sometimes the body will be ready to let go whilst the mind is still holding on. At other times, the mind may need to be patient as the body processes an experience. Trust in your own timing and rhythm. There's no need to be impatient or to judge yourself. You are summoning the spiritual fortitude to tackle an issue which has previously held you back. When the time is right, the healing shall happen more easily than if you tried to push forward prematurely. Things are going to work out. Be positive. Here is the change. This is, again, introspection, tapping into your entering your silence, the cave, tapping into that inner knowing and releasing what you feel like you need to release or that no longer serves you. That's how the change comes about, right? And you may think it, know it, write it down at full moons, set new intentions at new moons, make an affirmation, say an intention every single day, which is great. But your body and your mind, sometimes they're out of balance, and there's emotional memory held in the body as much as there is the worry and conflict in the mind. So we're always working on both things. Just looking to see if she has any prayers. No, this is pretty much in this. This is just about meditation. You might use a little light bathing color therapy as long as it feels good for you, using white light, using candlelight, right? Working in a darker room or holding a beautiful light crystal to relax and bring you to an inner level. So you all will find your space into Bear's Cave to work on that introspection and work on healing yourself as needed. Absolutely beautiful. There's the healing. Here it is again. The pearl there with the changes that are coming. Your spiritual gifts. And it can be spiritual for yourself as far as making it a career choice, but it's also for those who are just embarking on it, right? Creating the wisdom. It's a choice to choose to walk down this and do the work that needs to be done. And more are opening up and coming to this pathway of the light. But here the oracles have shared their infinite wisdom with exactly what the card spoke of all the way through. No wonder they didn't want me to do any more clarifications, because the answers were right here with the oracles. Okay, so let's see. We already know we have 10 and 10. Which equal 1. So you will have 10 and 10, and then you'll have 3 ones. 1, 1, and 1. I'm sorry, and healer. 5 ones. That's 11. So it's 11, which is a master number. You can look that up. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ones, repeating ones. Now, what I say by look that up is you can look up the numerology of the number 1. You can look up angel meanings of 1111, repeating ones, however you want to write it in there. And through Google or any search engine that you choose, you'll find a bunch of people that are numerologists that you can look at those angel. You specifically want to look at spiritual meaning or angel meaning numbers to help guide you, but also just the numbers in general and what they mean. All right, so we also have 7 and 7 with the sage and reputation. Okay, people know the wise person in the tribe, right? Then we have 5 and 5, of course, with the Father, divine masculine energy, and the King of Cups. 22 is a 4, and the Queen is 13. So here again, this is all synchronistic. The intuition and the Queen are both 4s when you break the numbers down. So you will have 4, 4, and 4 with the 4 of Pentacles. So 5 ones, repeating ones. You have 5 and 5, 4, 4, 4, 7 and 7. Amazing numbers. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I enjoyed reading it for you. This energy has been amazing to tap into, and I will talk with you all soon. Love and blessings. Bye for now.